First of all, this will be a little bit short because we need to get to our plane and try to get out of here. Our guys grinded out a win, Big Ten win on the road. Proud of them. Our defense keeps improving. We out-rebounded, another team, and just very, thankful. We figured out a way to win, and old-fashioned, Rutgers win with our defense, made some timely shots. Everybody contributed. I really liked, our bench obviously was terrific. Cliff gave us good minutes. Montez gave us great minutes. Jacob Young gave us great minutes. So we got a lot of contributions. Obviously, Northwestern's really talented. We were really nervous about their three-point ability to shoot the ball. And we held them 0 for 8 in the second half, and that was a big reason why we were able to get a win on the road. So much respect for Coach Collins. Does a great job, and these guys have been together for a while, and they've been playing some really good basketball. So they're going to break through, and I didn't want it to be tonight.
Steve, what did you think of your balance, and how important is it that everybody does their part, especially on the road?
Yeah, so important on the road. You know how tough it is to get road wins in this conference, and we got our third today. That's more than we had, all last year, and just a good feeling. We're playing, well. We got off to another good start tonight, and everyone chipped in. Miles was in foul trouble, and he still hung in there and did a good job for us. I thought Cliff again gave us great minutes when he wasn't on the court, and everyone's got to chip in, and I like how they're kind of settling in, and they're really been really good. They've been really good, and on the defensive rebound in front, we're way further along than we were when we weren't playing as well.
Steve, can you talk about Jacob's game? He seems to be settling in nicely coming off the bench now.
Yeah, again, guys, he's a starter too. We got 8 starters. I don't, worry about that stuff. Everyone else does, but he's been playing great. So his defense has been outstanding. He made some huge plays for us on both ends of the floor, today. And I think Montez too has done a really good job too. So all those guys. Paul comes and does his thing. He was battling through some foul trouble. Caleb, just keeps fighting through. Fighting through adversity, and we just continue to stay together, which is, a good sign for us moving forward, and got another ranked team coming to town next, so it doesn't get any easier in this league.
Steve, you mentioned the three-point defense held them to 20%. It seemed like they had a really hard time just even finding shots to take from deep. Just what was the key to stopping them there?
Last year we played them pretty much the same team, and they hit 11 threes on us, so and they're the third best three-point shooting team in our conference. They're very skilled. They got a lot of skilled guys, and their center can shoot threes too. So, we were very, aware of that. Our guys did a great job of closing out. I thought we did a really good job on Bowie, who's a really good player. Keeping him out of the lane because he causes a lot of the three-point, shooters to be open. So, our defense was key, and we climbed through it today. And our offense at times, was really good, and then at other times it kind of stalled. But, as long as we rebound and defend, that gives us a chance.
Three more for Coach. We'll go Richie, Aaron, and then back to Jerry.
Steve, you guys obviously had a big run to open up the game. I think it was 30-12 or something like that. What happened after that? I think Northwestern went on a 13-0 run, and I don't think you guys scored for the final, 8 minutes of the first.
Yeah, that happens in games. Some games are close. Some games we went on a run, and then they're a really good team, and they go on a run. They played the hardest schedule in the country right now to date, and so they're used to playing those games. Sometimes we're up. Sometimes they're not. The ball wasn't falling during that stretch, but we continued to defend, and to go into halftime with that lead was very important for us.
Coach, back-to-back games with forcing 20 turnovers for the opponent. Also, I think tonight again, 19-20 points off of turnovers. How important is that during this stretch for this team to be able to capitalize?
Well, very important, but tonight too, our turnovers hurt us. We've been really good at keeping our turnovers low, and tonight they do a good job of jumping in passing lanes, and they got us to turn the ball over. But we've been creating a lot. Our defenses have, we mix it up a little bit. We're doing a lot of different things, and it has helped us in that area. We're one of the best teams in the country right now at forcing teams to turn the ball over, and they've been pretty good at not. So that was a good sign today to our energy, and got us off to a good start.
Okay, Jerry.
Steve, as you know, Geo Baker was outspoken yesterday about the NCAA's handling of student athletes. As the leader of this program, what do you think of what he said, and have you spoken to him about it?
Yeah, Jerry. I have. I don't know if he was outspoken. I think he was, commenting on someone else's post. But yeah, Geo and I, have sat down. We had a great talk. I'm not an expert on social media, and I generally don't even make it a habit to comment on our guys' social media because of so many, postings, and it would consume my entire day. But we had a good talk, and I really value, Geo's opinion, on these subjects and the ideas, that he's trying to address. I support all of our athletes, and I have to guide them, through their formative years, especially given this current climate, that we're in. And I understand the challenges. I think the challenges of this season have been numerous, and the challenges of COVID and the challenges of social injustice and all the different issues that these guys are dealing with. And I also understand the sacrifices they're making, to be here. We're working to better continue to support our student athletes in every way possible, with some great constructive dialogue. That's what we'd like to do. But, Geo has been a great representative of Rutgers. He's been a world-class, kid. He's been a really good student. He probably wishes, and he told me this, that he articulated his thoughts in a different manner and maybe on a different platform, because that's a serious discussion, and not to respond to, other posts. But, he'll live and learn. That's what we are as teachers. And again, look forward to him, moving on from this experience and just being a little bit more articulate in how he addresses these different issues. But
thanks, Steve. I only asked because it was picked up by national media, so thank you for your response. I appreciate it.
No, and I appreciate that too. I appreciate you asking, and Geo will be on, so you can follow up.
Thanks.
You got it, guys.
Thanks, guys. We'll let Coach go on.
Guys, I appreciate it. We got to try to run and try to get on this plane here. So thank you so much for being on. Appreciate it.